Hi, this is Julie Salgado from homeandsmallbusinessworld.com, and I have a quick tip for you today. You know, when you bookmark a site, when you go look at your bookmark menu here, you notice that some of the sites might have these little pictures next to their names, and some do not. You know, like here, Mashable is the letter M in the blue. You know, Google is the G. You have this affiliate marketing one is an S. But all these different sites, not everybody has this little icon next. So what I wanted to do today is to show you how simple it is to have the little icon on, you know, anytime somebody bookmarks your site, that it'll show up in their bookmarks with this icon. Not only does it show there, but it'll also show up here on your status bar. So right now you see that I don't have it on this blog. I'm working on my new blog, sellgoogle.com, and so I don't have it here. So we're actually going to show you how to do this live. Now, just for an example, this is one of my other blogs, Joe Schroeder Speaks. You can see I have it up here in the address bar, so it's very simple to do. What this is called, it's called a Favicon. Now what that means is fav is for favorites and icon. So that's what it means, is favorites, icon, and then it'll show up in your bookmarks right along here. So what you can do is you can do a Google search for Favicon generator. Now there's a lot of them out here. I've used favicongenerator.com. I've used favicon.cc. I believe this is the original one. Dynamic Drive. Favicon generator is the one I use for Joe Schroeder Speaks. So you can use any one of these because the process is the same. You know, no matter which site you use to generate your Favicon, the process is exactly the same. So I'm going to go and I'm going to use this Dynamic Drive one. So we'll click on that, and this is what comes up. And it's very simple. What you want to do is, if you already know what your image is going to be and you've created your image, you can just browse from your computer. Anything that's a .jpeg or a GIF file or a BMP, you can use to create your Favicon, okay? So I'm going to browse my computer. The one I want for sellgoogle.com is just going to be my standard photo that I use on the internet. So I'm going to come here, find my photos. They all come up, and I'm going to scroll down. Yeah, I got a lot of pictures on my drive. I'm going to open that, and then it puts it in the browse, and you just say create icon. It's very simple. This is so simple. So what it's done is, and you scroll down, you can see here it put my little icon, and it gives me an example of how it's going to look. So if you don't like how it looks right here, just choose a different image or resize the one you have so you get the proper look. And then what you're going to do is you're going to download this. So just click on the download button, because this is actually a file, favicon.ico. I'm going to save my file. I'm going to keep this the same, and I'm just going to put it under my folder here, Julie Salgado, and I'm just going to save it. So I downloaded it, and then all you have to do is go back to your blog. And now what I have to do is I have to get signed in, so I'm already signed into my dashboard in WordPress. By the way, this only works if you have a hosted blog, because you are going to go in and change the code a little bit, which, don't worry that you don't know how to do HTML or any of that, because this is really, really simple. I'll show you exactly how simple it is. Here's my dashboard. So the first thing I want to do is I need to upload my Favicon to my WordPress blog in order to use it. Here I am going to, I needed to click the add new. So you go under media in WordPress, click on add new. You want to choose your file to upload. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go back to my recent places, and I put it here in Julie Salgado, and then I'm going to go find my here's my sellgoogle-favicon. I'm going to open it. It uploads it, and the cool thing here is it has its title. I'm going to leave it that way. I know what it is. I don't really have to put a description. If you're uploading other files, you may want to do that. And then it also gives me my file URL. anytime, I'm going to select that. Oh wait, I won't do that just yet. Anytime you upload something on the internet and it's out there, it always has a URL with it, and that way you're able to use that file anywhere on the internet as long as you know what the URL is. So what I'm going to do next, so your first step, to create the favicon. Second step, upload the photo then, your favicon, to your WordPress blog where you want it. The third step is you're going to go back over here where you generated it, and you need to cut and paste out this line of code right here. Okay? This is the same on any site you use. It's all the same. So I'm just going to right mouse click, select all, and then say copy. And then when we come back to our dashboard, we're going to select appearance, and we're going to go into the WordPress editor under appearance. Now, the key is you need to put that line of code in the header underneath the head key. You can see when you come down here, all of the files for your theme are right here. So I'm going to click on header. This will always be the same no matter what. Every theme has a header. And then all you need to do is find the tag where it says head. So here's the tag that says dash head, right? So as long as it's within the header tag here, and I'll show you where it begins up here. Where is the head tag? Sometimes with all the code it's hard to find. So if you find this one with the slash, then what you can do is come here, open up a line. All I did was I clicked right there with my mouse, and I hit the enter key, so it opened up a line. Then I'm gonna click my mouse right there, and I'm gonna go Control V to paste that line of code from here into my header file. Now, one last thing, we're gonna update the file, but then we have one last thing to do. Because right now the computer doesn't know from this line of code over here where you stored the picture, you know, and they just do this because they don't know where you're storing the photo either on the site, so they just make this kind of a standard. So what you do then is go back over to your media library. Now you just click on library. Then you have I have my favicon here. So I'm going to go edit, and then I'm going to right mouse click on the file URL name, and I'm going to say select all, and I'm going to say copy. Then I'm going to go back under appearance into the editor. I'm going to go back to my header file. So again, I came back in here, I clicked on header, and because I know where I put my code, I scrolled down a bit too far. Right here it is. So now all I do is I highlight that file name and Control V. See, now you notice it's right here. And I'm just going to make sure that I didn't goof up the code. No, it's just that. And then I can update my file. It's done. Now when I go here, I'm just going to refresh my page. And you notice it went from showing you the RSS feed icon to my favicon. So now if I bookmark this page, I say done. When I go back to my bookmarks, we'll scroll down to the bottom here. See, notice I have my favicon right next to my name. How cool is that? So I think this tip is very helpful for anybody who has a home or a small business. That's how you get your own photo to show up under the bookmarks, and that it looks cool up here in the status bar. Hope that helps everybody. Again, this is Julie Salgado from homeandsmallbusinessworld.com. If you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of me, or just Google me. You'll be able to find me out on the internet. With that, you guys have an awesome day. Bye.